Nick speaking, and welcome to this video. Okay, in this video I'm going to go through the process for how I'm going to do my freehand and hope that it's going to help somebody out. So my idea is that I have this tabard here on my Wraith Knight just here, and I want to do a freehand logo or symbol of some description. Now obviously most people will actually already know exactly what their freehand is going to be like, but I didn't. I was thinking about going for a Klingon symbol, so first of all I did some research on the internet, got a few symbols here and there, chose one that I liked. I then designed it up in Photoshop and worked out exactly which one I was going to go for and how I was going to have it, so that gave me a base concept. I've then gone in and I've started to practice the freehand. So I've basically just been practicing it, just to give a good idea of how I'm going to do it. But there's just a few tips here when you're actually doing the freehand. So effectively what I am going to do is I'm going to draw it onto the place with a pencil, just very lightly to give me the base drawing. And there's several ways of doing it, but the idea is to try and make it as easy as possible for you. So the most easiest way is to actually draw a cross. So what that does, it gives you a central point. And then, for example, if you're drawing a shield on there, let's just say you're drawing some sort of shield like that, then you can actually divide the sections of the shield into 4 little pieces. So when you're actually drawing it on the Mini, it gives you sort of X areas to match up, which makes life a lot easier. Now my design is actually quite complicated, and that cross idea, I did try that, but it doesn't seem to work. So I've come up with a different way of doing it, which I think that's what you need to do. This is why it's good to practice before you actually go straight on. But the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to pinpoint the top and the bottom of the symbol, and then find the central point. I'm then going to draw these 2 little sections here. Obviously I'm only doing it rough on here. I'm going to draw those, and then I'm going to do these little pieces like so, and that will give me the base. And then I'm going to find the central point, and I'll find the central point on here and work out where these 2 pieces are going to actually be. So for example on this one it's going to be slightly lower, and then over on this one it's going to be slightly higher. So once I have those 2 points, I should then be able to draw in the next sections like so. I'm then going to turn the model upside down, and I'm going to do exactly the same for this one. So again, find the central point and come down, find the central point and come up. So then this one's going to be roughly like this. The central point on here is going to be up there more. Where have I got that? I got that wrong there. Oh yeah, sorry, just down the bottom. This is why we're doing it at practice. So that is like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a base drawing on there. I'm going to use pencil. You can actually rub the pencil out over the work if you make any errors, and then start again. And then once we've done that, what we're going to do is we're going to basically paint in the lines. But first of all we need to get that design on the actual piece. Okay, so I'm going to do that and I'll come back. Right, so that's the first stage done. I've just drawn that logo onto the plate there, just in pencil. And next up then I need to basically paint in the lines. So I'm going to use black paint in this situation, and I shall use one of my little fine brushes as well. So I'm going to do that and come back when that's done. Okay, there you are. So yeah, I just went in, fine detail brush, and just drew in the lines, or painted in the line, sorry. Now the thing to bear in mind when you are painting, especially if you want to get a nice straight line, is actually paint away from yourself. So don't try and paint towards you, just find your point and then just gently paint away from you. It's much easier to get a straight line that way than trying to do it this way. So I was continuously rotating the model as I painted it. Now it's not 100% perfect, but it's never going to be 100% perfect, because that's what freehand's about. It's you know, that uniqueness of how freehand looks. But it's pretty accurate. I'm happy with it. So next up, I'm going to obviously go in and do some of this purple work. Now obviously this is smaller than this, where this is obviously enlarged up. So actually these purple bits are actually quite small. So I'm going to go in with again the fine detail brush and just add some of that purple. Okay, so just gone in there. Had to use the base coat colour for my purple, because if I put my purple straight on there, the light purple is very bright. So I had to go in with the Hormigaunt purple as the base, and now I'm going to go in with that light purple before I start highlighting it. Okay, so that's gone over now with light purple, and it's time to go in and put some little highlights in, which I'm going to use with Warlock purple, just to add a few highlights there. Come back when I've done that. There you go, so just highlighted that with the Warlock purple, and then put a little bit of white with the Warlock purple, put some extra highlights on that. It's obviously incredibly small, but you can see the highlights on there. Okay, so that's how I did this little design. Hopefully it was useful to you, and I think the key thing here is just don't be afraid to have a go at freehand. And like I said, if it doesn't come out perfect, it's not a problem, because freehand isn't designed to be perfect. Okay, so that's it from me. Thanks for watching.